Hi guys, today I want to take a look at a VST plugin. It's called Chimera. It's from this website Majken, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Majken.se, majken.se. How they describe it is a noise-driven synth focusing on pads and haunting leads. White noise generator are connected through 3 pitch-controlled resonant bypass bandpass filters. Yeah, so I've been playing around with this a bit for pad sounds and atmosphere in some tracks, and I just thought I'd go through it and show what it's capable of. I'm running it through Reaper at the moment and using M Audio Oxygen 25 MIDI controller keyboard. So this is the user interface. It's kind of intimidating at first glance, but it's split up into sections so you can understand it pretty easily if you just give it a second. You have your elements, so these would be the oscillators really, or I think they're noise generators is what it described, is it? Yeah, they're white noise generators, so I haven't quite figured out how to manually turn them on and off. Clicking seems to do nothing, but an easy enough way of doing it is to simply go into the pre-made presets. So if we set it to the first preset here, wide pad, you can see all 3 noise generators are now engaged, and you can then control these using these settings. So the width of the noise, detune it, octaves, semitones. I'm not really sure what warp means. Clip is just adding distortion or clipping. Then you have your volume envelope, the attack, release, decay, all the rest, pan and a volume. And then this right now is set to be linked to it, but you can have it individually controlled as well. And the same on the bottom. And it has a filter over here. You have a distortion setting. Yeah, I can turn that on and off, but I can't turn the elements on and off. Anyway, then you have delay. Oh yeah, okay, so this whole section is delay, but you have 2 delays. So delay 1 and delay 2, and then a master control for the delay. And you have, what is it, 6? Yeah, 6 types of modulation with a ton of options for each. And then some MIDI control and a master volume control. So let's just see what this sounds like. This is the first preset. And the second preset. Yeah, so you can get some really varied sounds out of this. Yeah, the first section of presets are called pads, then you have a melodic section, like a weird organ sound. Then a section called atmospheres, so let's see what Atlantis sounds like. So basically crashing waves. Machinery. Communication. Oh, that kind of sounds like it's trying to emulate a slightly more musical version of the old 90s dial-up modem sound. And you have some percussion. So kicker. Okay, that's like a really awful kick drum. Rim shot. Oh, that's kind of cool. Stomp. It sounds like old video game sounds. Stick up. That's kind of cool. That's usable. Thud. Yeah, you can totally imagine like Mario's theme tune being played on this. I don't actually know how to play that on piano though. And several defaults. Oh yeah, that's just the default setting. So I suppose you can edit it and create your own presets. Yeah, it's kind of bothering me. There's no documentation that I can find for this, and I can't seem to switch on and off certain things manually. I'm not sure how it's done, so it might require a bit more playing around with, but you can access everything by just picking a random, you know, preset, and then everything's enabled and you can play around with it. There must be a way of changing the type of noise generated, because you can see here the waveform display looks different. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I mean, I've been mainly using it for these pad sounds, like Morse code. So yeah, it seems to be like shareware or donationware. I'm not sure what license it's under. I don't know, it might be open source. Anyway, yeah, but it's free to download and it gives you a huge amount of options for no money. So yeah, I'll probably end up playing around with it some more and using it in a good few tracks. I like adding kind of synth pad sounds behind the music, like low down, so it's not very audible, but I feel it adds a lot of texture to songs, especially like, you know, like the first pad I had there. Like even if you're just following the root notes of the main rhythm or the main chords, just have that low down in the mix. It really just adds a lot more space and texture to the song. And I like this because unlike other free VSTs, it looks pretty professional. It gives you a interesting user interface, which is usable. There's a lot to it, but it's learnable and you can figure it out at a glance if you just take 2 seconds. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have for this week. I guess this is kind of technically the coronavirus video, because we're in Ireland now and the coronavirus is kind of just starting up here. But unfortunately, I have what is called an essential job, so it really hasn't affected my life all that much at all. I still go to work every day, so unless something miraculous happens, my upload schedule won't change. So I'm just trying to keep on top of things as best I can. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.